This message comes to you from Wythenshawe Community Church, Manchester. We hope that you are inspired and challenged by God's Word.
There is a reason why you are here now in 2019. There is a reason why you are here in this generation and you didn't come before. There is something within you that your generation needs. There is something within you that your generation needs. And I want to encourage you. Your life is not a divine experiment. God is not experimenting with people. He's designed you for a purpose. He designed you for a reason. And you are here because your generation needs you. I want to encourage you. You are here to fulfill a purpose that your generation needs. Your vision determines your destiny as well. Can I say that? Your vision determines your destiny. I love this. I read this some time ago in the mid-20th century in Bangkok, in Thailand. The government wanted to build this highway. And in order to build the highway, they had to go through this temple, this Buddhist temple. And they made arrangements. They organized to demolish this temple. And they had to rebuild it elsewhere so they can have this motorway through this village. And what happened is there's this big, massive statue of Buddha that they had to now relocate to the new place. And it's quite interesting because they hired all these people. They have this crane, massive crane, and they managed to lift the statue, and they managed to bring it safely to the location that they want to put it. But as they're bringing it down, the clay around this Buddha, the statue of Buddha, starts crumbling off. It's falling apart. And as you know, this is a holy thing for them. So they're all getting frustrated. They're getting a bit nervous. They're all getting a bit like, oh no, what are we doing? And literally by the time they put the statue on the place, what they realized is something significant was inside of that statue. And that statue was actually built with pure gold. And as the clay was falling off, they realized that it was actually made out of pure gold underneath. You see, before the statue was moved, that statue was worth about $50,000. But today, that golden Buddha is worth millions and is visited by many. So how does this illustration apply to us? You see, what we can see is not necessarily what really is. What you can see is not really what really is. There's something significant inside of each one of you that's as pure as gold. I honestly believe that many of us live in clay vessels when really we are pure gold inside. The greatest gift ever given to humanity is not the gift of sight, it's the gift of vision. Sight is a function of eyes, is a function, but vision is a function of heart. That's what vision is. You can have sight, but no vision. God has given me a vision for our church, and I want to share that with you this morning. And the vision for our church is really to work together. We want to work together to make Jesus known in all nations. We are people of all nations in this place. And that is the vision that God has given me, the Great Commission. Matthew 28, verses 18 to 20 reads, "Then Jesus came to them and said, 'All authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. Therefore, go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. And surely I am with you always to the very end of the age.'" So Jesus, we want to make Jesus known. We want to make disciples of all nations. And let me share our mission, because that's our vision, to make Jesus known. What is our mission? Our mission is to be a church. Our mission is to be a church that provides a place of refuge and restoration for all, and be a place where all its members, all of you, are inspired to connect, to grow, and to use your God-given potential and make Jesus known in every area, in your sphere of influence. Wherever you are, make Jesus known. Have the confidence. We want to help you to grow. Help you to grow. You see, God has given me this vision of these two things. Refuge, restoration, refuge, restoration. And I love this because we are a church. We are a church, God's church, His physical body here on earth. If you're God's church, then we must be reflecting Him, don't we? We need to be reflecting Him. And I love the way David describes the church, what church should be like. In Psalm 27, verses 4 to 5, this is what David said, I ask only one thing from the Lord. This is what I want. Let me live in the Lord's house all my life. Let me see the Lord's beauty and look with my own eyes at His temple. During danger, He will keep me safe in His shelter. He will hide me in His holy tent, or He will keep me safe in the high mountain. Church, supposed to be a safe place, and we want to make it a safe place. How many know we are living in the times of depression? Mental health is on the rise. We're seeing more and more suicides. Financial stress is affecting people's life every day. People need a place where they feel safe, where they can find refuge and restoration. And that's what we want to do. We want to provide that. How we do that? And I want to share with you the strategy. If you go to the next slide for me. That's our strategy. And obviously, it starts with evangelism. It starts with evangelism. We need to get to a place where we reach out. Our prayer corners are doing really amazing, and we're really connecting with our community. Every Wednesday we meet at Civic. We really made a connection with not just the people in Wythenshawe, but also the manager, civic manager, the security staff, literally with everyone in Wythenshawe. You know what? We're not designed to be just in this building. We're supposed to go out. And that's what we're doing every Wednesday. We're doing that, and we want to be more purposeful. You see, we want to equip you and give you the confidence to share the gospel even in your own personal life. I was with my dad yesterday, and I don't know if everyone knows here, but I share that with you a little bit. My dad is, I come from a Muslim background. My entire family, except my dad, accepted Jesus Christ as the Lord and Savior. My dad is still have questions, and that's my prayer. I'm like, God, you need to come through. You need to come through. You need to help my dad to see your goodness. And I was yesterday with my dad, and he was telling me this story. He's struggling with chest problems, and they think it's his heart. They're giving him blood thinners and all sorts of tablets and medication. And he was telling me this day I was planning to walk to the shops. And as I'm walking, I noticed there's someone behind me. But I was just walking, and all of a sudden, I'm feeling this pain. And what he realized is whenever he feels the pain, he needs to take a break so he can calm down, and the pain reduces. But this person behind him, she suddenly comes to him and is like, "Are you okay? You look like you're in pain." And he turns around and is like, I'm okay, I'm fine. She doesn't miss this great opportunity to witness to him. Do you know Jesus? Do you know Jesus? But not in a bad way, in a very nice way. The way my dad didn't take offense, the way he actually made him to actually share that with me. He started walking again, and they were walking in parallel, so she was on the other side. She went on. Next thing you know, she just disappeared. I was like, I feel like she was an angel. But you know what? I want us to get to a place. We want to equip you. We want to help you to grow. We want to give you the confidence that you need. Because we need to share Jesus. This world needs Jesus. And you know what? There are people in your life that you can only reach, that none of us can as leaders here. I would never be able to reach them, but you can. Because you're close to them. You have this relationship with them. We want to continue with our Ablaze concerts, but we want to go even bigger. We don't want to be limited just here. We want to take it out there. You want to hire stages and actually have a full outreach event in Civic, and then eventually move on to even Wythenshawe Park. Why not take the opportunity when we have it there, right there? Minister do altar calls, and everything. We also want to continue with our creative sessions. Creative sessions are great for evangelism. We want to invite you to invite people. We have people, academy students who come and they give their time. What a great opportunity, one, for your own children to learn and learn some music lessons, and totally for free as well. How many know it's so expensive? You know, if you want to take your children somewhere to teach them how to play the keys or guitar or whatever it is, it costs money. We provide a free place for you to bring your children. But you need to do that. But also, what a great opportunity to invite someone. Let people know that there are facilities like that available. There is another thing that's in my heart, and we will start soon, hopefully from February. And we want to have a homeless ministry. Homeless ministry. We want to be able to send out teams that can help out alongside Barnabas. We will give you a bit more insight on that. We're working behind the scenes, and we have that established soon. So if you are interested, please let my wife know, because she'll be heading that. But we want to do that. We want to go and help the homeless ministry. And why not eventually go even to prisons and other places? Christians against poverty. That's another thing we want to introduce this year, because that's what it's good for you, but also good for others. This is a great platform where people can be invited to church who are struggling financially. They can come, the different firms that they send them across, and we'll help them to be financially set free, but also we can share the gospel with them. What a great opportunity. Secondly, we want growth. We want you to grow. And there's something new that I'll be introducing very soon, hopefully from next month, and that's a success track. I believe in steps. Steps are very important. And going forward, you hear me talk a lot about steps. Step one is to become a member. It's important to become a member to explore our ministry. Step two, we want you to discover your design. Every individual person here, you have a design. Is God giving you a gift? Individual design is God's nature. God doesn't want any one person be lost in the crowd. You see, there are over 6 billion people on this planet Earth. And you know what's amazing? None of the 6 billion people have your fingerprint. God designed you so uniquely. You're an individual. You're completely different. So you're here for a purpose. You're needed for your generation. And my desire is to help you discover your gift. First of all, you need to discover your gift. And then you need to develop that gift. And then you want to use those gifts. And when you do that, I'm telling you, you find purpose in life. You will wake up every morning and realize there's more to life than going to work, coming home, sleep, wake up, go to work. When you see people around you change, you find purpose. You see, God, in 1 Peter 4:10 says, God has given each one of you a gift from his great variety of spiritual gifts. Use them well to serve one another. That's what God wants you to do, serve one another. You see, leadership is nothing more, nothing less than influencing. Influencing of something worthwhile. Step 4, we want you to join the team. Doing something that makes a difference. Listen to what it says in 2 Timothy 1:9. God saved us, and then he called us to his holy work. We had nothing to do with it. It was all his idea, a gift prepared for us in Jesus long before we knew anything about it. That was God's design. Don't ever allow anyone to cause you think of yourself ordinary. Whenever you feel lonely, feel not so secure, look in the mirror and tell yourself, you are one original thing. You are one original thing. You are one of the kind. You are irreplaceable. You are original. There is no one else like you on earth. I want you to know this. The minute you realize that there's no one else in this earth like you, He wanted you to be unique. He wanted you to be unique. You see, in economics, we value something based on how rare something is. And when you think of pearl, it's something that's really hard to find. It's very difficult to find. And as a result, it costs a lot of money. How many know gold is really hard to find? And you have to go through a process to purify it and get it to a place. That's why it costs so much. How many know diamond is also very expensive because no two diamonds in the world are alike? How many know oil is expensive because it doesn't stir, come out of your back garden? You have to dig in deep to get into it and get hold of it. You see, similarly, God wanted you to be eternally valued. So He made you, permanently rare. You're a rare person. You mean a lot to God. He created you as one of the kind. And I want you to know that. You see, when we go to shopping centers and we see all the clothes on the shopping rack and we see everything hanged, we see many of the same kind of clothes. They're not that expensive because there's mass-produced. But when you go to a designer and you tell them you want something custom-made, all of a sudden you have to pay a lot more for that because it's now custom designed. And I just want you to remember this. You are one of the kind. You are not mass-produced. You are designer-made. You are special. There's no one like you. Find your purpose and vision in God. So we want to also continue with internal programs, life groups. What a great place to connect and grow. Church planting, we want to be planting churches. Let me move on because of the time. We want a place, we want you to connect. We want you to connect. So connecting men's, what a great place for you to connect with others, like-minded people, and encourage one another. We want women of valor. They're doing an amazing thing. Honestly, can we give a round of applause for them? Honestly, if you remove the woman of valor, it'd be a big loss in this church. It's serving such a great ministry here. We want to introduce more marriage courses, preparation, parenting, help you with parenting, and again, life group helps you connect again more. But we need finance support, right? We need financial support to do all of this, and tithes and offering are important, and we want to ask you to, if you haven't come to our membership class, we soon will have membership class starting. I want you to come and join our membership class. First, you need to become a member to know what we believe is important for you. That you can ask me more questions about all of this that we're going through. But I can give you a bit more details on our 5-year goal that we have. We have goals in place. We want to achieve some measurable targets where we can look back and say, okay, next year, how well have we done towards those things? So I want to encourage you, if you haven't been to one, just come, take part. I will broadcast them soon. And obviously, we continue fundraising and as well as room hire and funding. We will apply fundings, but we don't want funding that can limit us to what we do. We want to make Jesus known. Amen. We don't want to be limited. So I want to encourage you. I know it's quite late, but can we just sing one more worship song and then we can pray into our vision? Would that be okay? Can I have the worship team back up real quick? And then we can just sing one last song and we pray into the vision.
We hope you've been inspired and challenged by this message. For more information about Wythenshawe Community Church Manchester, please visit wythenshawecommunitychurch.org.